Hello, my name is Dennis Ward, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Green Tracking Service. And in this video, what we would like to do is really explain a little bit about our service and how it can benefit you and your company. So, what is really the Green Tracking Service in our vision? Our vision really is to provide global visibility of electronic waste flows or e-waste flows to protect humans and the environment. And we see that e-waste is quite hazardous. Unfortunately, we see that there's a lot of lead, cadmium, mercury, and other minerals that are inside the equipment that can really pose a threat to human health and the environment. So what we do is try to track this e-waste and make sure that it gets disposed of properly. But why did this come about? Well, we see that governments in the world have realized that e-waste is posing a threat to the environment and humans. So they set up take-back programs, and we see that the governments in different countries, government legislators, what they did was impose take-back laws that will hold manufacturers of this equipment responsible for the collection and proper disposal of their products discarded by their customers. So that we've seen these programs exist in the world, and we see that OEMs primarily would, abide by the law, and they would uh, partner with certified recyclers, and they would task these recyclers to take the e-waste and dispose of it properly. But we're still seeing e-waste end up in developing countries illegally. So we were tasked with the responsibility to uh, set up a program that we can track this e-waste and make sure that we can see that the recyclers, that it reaches the recyclers and that they get recycled properly and not uh, be circumvented and go to developing countries. So what does our tracking service consist of? Well, we have recyclable trackers, and we have secure dashboards. And so our recyclable trackers essentially are made up of alkaline batteries and not lithium. And we use GPS, different technologies like GPS, GSM, Wi-Fi, uh, location-based signaling. We use many different technology in IoT, NB-IoT type technologies to give you the best visibility possible for your e-waste. So you can put these trackers onto your e-waste, and they will report once a day their stock um, uh, value that we use right now is once a day, but you can change that based on the use case that you need, and we can adjust that. But it gives you timestamp reports of where your e-waste is at a certain period of time. We also give you secure dashboards, as we mentioned. We have GPS and GSM dashboards that we have for you when you sign up. So let's take a look at some use cases here. You see that we have some trackers. We have 4 cases here in the top left. For example, we have a printer, and notice there inside this printer we have our tracker, and we put a white strip on there so you can actually see it. But if you didn't, actually you can send it in a stealth way in case you wanted to see what was happening downstream with your downstream vendors. So you can actually put it in, you can close it. The tracker can receive and send signals outside of most materials, but we want keep in mind that uh, these units are designed to be Faraday cages, to not get the electromagnetic signals in and out. So of course, you would have to think about how we can help you to deploy these. But we see that we have different cases. We have a TV monitor, we have a desktop, and then a laptop. So we can put our different trackers in to different units so that you can actually track it downstream. So what does the dashboard look like? Well, this is the front end of our dashboard. Notice here you can check your devices, see where they are. You can monitor them, and then you can also make reports. And we also have other features like geofencing for different applications. And so let's push into the monitor, see what it looks like. Well, we see here that the monitor is basically, we give you a map, and then we have some other special features that you can look at where your e-waste is. And of course, as we mentioned, we can do, as it reports once a day, we check the timestamp and where it is, the location. And most importantly, I think, we push in, we can take a look at the reports that are created by that. We have one report here we call our parking report, and you can actually get the device name. You can actually set it up to the nomenclature of what you want. You know, here it just shows an example of a device name, but you can change that. We have a time stamping, as we mentioned. So it's the start time and end time of that report or that tracker when it reported, and also the address of where that tracker is during its time it wakes up and reports. So it's exportable into Excel, and you can take your reports. We hold your reports or your data for 3 months and at a time, so you can offload it into an Excel spreadsheet, and then it'll move forward. So we make sure that we take care of your data, and it's private to you. So how do you sign up? Well, it's pretty simple. You just tell us that you want to join the service. You tell us the amount of trackers you need. We send you the trackers. We give you a link to the secure dashboard. And once you turn the trackers on, we have a provision for you in your service. And you can turn it on and obtain analytics and reports right there out of the box, so to speak. So that's it. It's pretty simple. We try to make it very simple for you to sign up. And so you can get in touch with us in these ways. You can call us at 408-702-2155, or you can call me on my cell. Here's our webpage. And also you have information if you want to send us email, info@grntrac.com. So thank you very much, and I hope this answered some of your questions. And please feel free to reach out to us when if you have any more questions or you want to start the service. Thank you.